talk about this slide in specific, right? So primarily cloud computing is delivering computing services. What are they, right? Someone needs servers, someone needs database to store some information, or some companies need networking, or as an end user, right? I might need a software as application, right? I want to use a Gmail or an email or photos, right? Or some company wants to do analytics. Okay, how is my organization performing over a period of time, right? Or intelligence. Overall, serving all these services, computing services over internet, that is cloud computing. So let's say if the cloud is not there, right? What an organization has to do, they have to set up all these things on their own, infrastructure, maintenance, what it could be, right? So overall, getting these services over internet via browser without even worrying about backend complexity altogether is cloud computing in a simple terminology, right? Okay, what does it give a benefit for you, right? It gives faster innovation, so that, let's say if I'm a startup company, right? In my introduction, it was talk to school, right? Though I have an idea, should I focus on its servers? Should I focus on database structuring? Should I focus on software building? Should I focus on networking? Versus should I focus on business or agility, innovation, right? I think cloud provides a lot of faster innovation, flexible resources, and economies for scale. Like, I'll give an analogy, right? I think if you guys see, we have power supply at our home, right? We get all the power supply, right? Does every company produce power? It could be big companies, or does every metropolitan city produce power? No, right? Power is generated by specific companies, which are power sources. Handful of companies are there within India or across globe, and they generate enough power. They pass it on to end users in a subscription model. Every month pay this one, right? So we are using power, that is electricity, as a utility, right? It's exactly the same concept here. Companies like Amazon, AWS, Google, GCP, Azure, Microsoft, they have built these infrastructures which help them to scale their businesses, and they have enough pool where they are giving these utilities for end users. End user could be either individuals, startup people, or it could be big enterprise altogether, right? So think of, like, always compare cloud to your electricity as utility. So cloud is a utility for anyone who wants to use these services, a click of button, without even worrying about any technology, what's the back, and all those things. So it provides fast innovation, all those things, right? And there are different layers of cloud computing. I'll not deep dive into that, but I think I covered, right? IaaS, infrastructure as service. Okay, I don't want to get anything. I want just servers, bare metals like computers, set of computers. I want to install something. How can I get it? Earlier, if you guys, I think most of you guys might not know, right? 10 years back, when I used to work as an architect in my old organizations, when we need to launch a product, we need to give a overall request for fulfillment for infrastructure. Oh, I need 10 servers in production of 100 GB RAM or 1 terabyte of hard space and this much network capacity. We need to give almost 6 months in advance, so that network team, security team goes and buys those things, assembles those things, get it, right? That used to take more than 6 months of lead time for us. But nowadays with the cloud, I can go and click, choose what I want, and get that infrastructure and build on top of it. That is infrastructure as service. Then PaaS, platform as service. Okay, infrastructure is bare metal. On top of that, there's a platform like, okay, I don't want to install Linux on top of that. I don't want to install Windows on top of that. I want to use the platform capabilities, right? Like the Docker or anything, right? Which platform, it has a lot of capabilities, more than infrastructure. That's platform as service. Then SaaS, service as a service. System as a service as a service, which is like Gmail, right? You're getting a service, like mail service, without even worrying about what is inside, like photos, Gmail, or you can think about any other services which you can think which you use for your business benefit. I think those are the layers of computer, cloud computing. Then we have seen cloud computing, right? Then